Hey guys, it's Tuesday, and you know what that means? We have new inventory at both the Scholarium vendor and the Infinite Archive vendor. We're here at the Scholarium. Let's see what scripts we have this week. Okay, looks like we have 4. First, we have an affix script Defile, which adds Defile, a debuff reducing healing received. Next, we have bound affix script Protection, adds Protection, a buff reducing damage taken. Next, we have a focus script, multi-target. This is a good one. Adds a multi-target hit. And finally, we have signature script, Crusader's Defiance. Adds removal of debilitating effects. Okay, let's go to the Infinite Archive vendor. All right, we're in Infinite Archive. Let's see what Filer Ool has. Okay, we're starting off with a treasure map from Glenumbra. I never recommend treasure maps. But if you are interested, Glenumbra gives us Bloodthorn's Touch, Hide of the Werewolf, and Weird Tree's Blessing. At 2,000 archival fortunes, the gold ratio is just horrible. These maps can be gotten really cheap at guild traders. We have 3 scripts. We have the affix script Savagery and Prophecy, buffs increasing weapon and spell critical chance. Focus script Flame Damage, which of course adds flame damage. We have a signature script, Thief's Swiftness, adds improvement to your mobility. We have our bound style page, Grundwolf's Shoulder. Grundwolf drops in Moongrave Fane, but of course the shoulder is from the Pledge Giver for the DLC pledges. This one is really easy to get when Grundwolf Mask is dropping in Moongrave Fane. I don't know that I recommend shoulders for the most part, but if you want it, it is here for 15,000 archival fortunes. This is what the Grundwolf shoulder looks like. Next up, we have Cartographer's Boots. When combined with the other cartographer pieces, there are 7 total, you get the Masterfield Cartographer costume. The cartographer pieces drop out of Chunthskar's public dungeon in Blackreach Greymore Caverns.
Don't complain to me if you want.
Next, we have companion equipment weapons. I never recommend these. The chances of you getting the weapon you want with the trait you want are really slim, and they're bound, so let's skip those. Let's hold off on books for now. Aronia's Archive Maps. 20 of these give you the Walk Through the Mirror Maze achievement and the Shattered Mirror Maze body marks. That is what the Shattered Mirror Maze body marks look like. All right, everybody's waiting for the leads. Our first one is Igneous Inlays. This is part of the Oakensoul ring. Everybody wants Oakensoul for those 1-bar builds. However, this one's decently easy to get through the High Isle volcanic vents. I don't know how many people are doing those these days. So if you don't yet have Oakensoul, or if you're going for Codex, this isn't necessarily a bad one to get. Next, we have Warm Asymmetrical Ruby. This is part of Death Dealer's Feat. This one drops from the Blackwood Oblivion Portal final boss. Again, I don't know how many people are still doing these. Probably not a ton. So this one might be a little bit more difficult to get if you still need it. Next, we have Slayer's On-Site Deck Fragment. This is found occasionally after defeating world bosses on High Isle and Aminos. I don't think this is particularly difficult to get, especially compared to the 7,000 archival fortunes. But if you need it, it's available this week. Okay, let's go to our books. Our books look identical this week. So that's a little bit boring, but Critter Dangers drops out of Infinite Archive, and the Eidetic Memory is found in Telvanni Peninsula. And Song of Fate also drops in Infinite Archive, but the Eidetic Memory for this one comes from Apocrypha. If you don't know how that works, the book furnishings that drop, make sure you check the link in the description. We just had Song of Fate on June 18th, so just over a month ago. I don't think we've seen Critter Dangers before. So yeah, Song of Fate is a repeat. We have seen repeats. We saw a repeat within 2 weeks of each other, what, 6-8 weeks ago? So for Igneous Inlays, they were just talking on Manbearnug's stream that a guy had just done about 70 vents and not gotten the lead. Someone's husband did over 100 until they got it. Okay, this one might really be worth it then. If you're one of those people, grab it this week before it's gone. All right, that is it for the vendor. Let's run an Arc of Infinite Archive and see what gear is dropping. That changes every Tuesday as well. All right, we just ran a little bit of Infinite Archive, and we found out that we have gear dropping from Cold Harbor. That includes Meridia's Blessed Armor, Prisoner's Rags, and Stygian, as well as from Western Skyrim. So gear such as Eternal Vigor, Venomous Smite, and Winter's Respite. Keep in mind the Stygian from Cold Harbor does sell decently well still for PvP. Might be worth farming if you want to be in here anyway. But that does it for us for this week. Be sure to check back next Tuesday when we do this again. Bye for now.